was a child, really used to pay no mind to them 3 little words lovers used to use in a term. I love you, I love you. Oh, how the feeling looks so revealing. I'm finna get it a try, but I want this with you and only you, my baby, baby boo. So what you say now? Now if it's cool, let me write it. I really like to try this little thing called love. Now if it's cool, let me write it. I really like to try this with you, girl. I know we can work if we put in work, shawty, put in work, we can do this thing, girl. Love, I know we can work if we put in work, shawty, put in work, we can do this thing, girl. Not too slow, not too fast, not too fast, we can make it last, we can make it last. Not too slow, not too fast, not too fast, we can make it last, we can make it last, darling. We never say it on the regular, and you wonder why it raise your temperature. It gets you weak in the knee, so you hardly can't speak. Do crazy little things that you never can believe. Let me tell you, because something about this boy named Tech. If you want me loving, keep your heartbeat steady. Them not ready, lady. If you want me loving, baby, keep your heartbeat steady. Come and get. Now if it's cool, let me write it. I really like to try this little thing called love. Now if it's cool, let me write it. I really like to try this with you, girl. Not too slow, not too fast, not too fast. We can make it last, we can make it last. Not too slow,
Hey, hello everybody. How's everybody doing? Welcome into Budah's Lounge, part 2, hour number 2. Yes, see, I wasn't lying. Yes, the gentlemen from Scrumpcious Entertainment, they are here tonight for the second half. We will get to a performance. I have to coax them into dancing first. They've been. Do you guys get massages? How do you guys stay in shape?
It's classified.
Classified. Look at that. Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you recently saw or paid attention to Miss Samoa USA in Las Vegas, there was a intermission. The lights dimmed. And then all of a sudden you heard from the crowd, Scrumpcious came out with nothing but ia lava lavas. Gentlemen, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us here tonight. On the program, we like to start off by introductions, but we usually call it explaining your life. So between the four of you, and I don't care where you guys start, but please tell everybody who you guys are, introduce yourself and your names, your family names, and your villages. So that way we can increase more fans, more following for Scrumpcious. Click, like, and share. If you're just jumping on, tell everybody you know that towards the end of this hour, Scrumpcious is going to perform live right here on Budah's Lounge. So, gentlemen, if you wouldn't mind, wherever you want to start, please explain your life.
Yo, Talofalava, my name is Okesene Malala. I come from Western Samoa, from Lauli'i and Samkau, and from American Samoa, I come from Pangu. So that's my family. My parents is Caroline Te'o. My dad is Okesene Temu Malala. So that's where I come from.
Your mom is Caroline Te'o?
Yep,
do you know Sese Te'o?
Oh, yeah,
I am a Te'o.
Oh, see, we are.
That's why. See, that's why we tell everybody our life so we know who our families are. Hi, Kasa.
Hi. I'm his uncle.
Oh, sorry. Our next dancer. Sorry.
Talofalava, my name's Tiki Paunga. I'm from the villages of Lauli'i as well, in Upolu, and also Malaila from my mom's side. My parents are Sengosa Paunga and Faangalo Purcell Paunga. And
only relatives, man. Yes.
And now I live in West Valley, Utah, and excited to be here.
Pop, West Valley. So the Purcell, man, there's a lot of relations over here. Yeah, Gary on from Monday.
Talofalava. My name is Martin Te'o. From American Samoa, Tafuna I Whangaima, and then my mom's Taofi Asiata, and then my dad's Betaya Te'o.
You marry your own
and I'm from
See, I already know.
from the village of Whangasa and Wailoa. Thank you.
Sa'oari. Kasi makakahuli. Sa'oari. Last but not least.
Talofa, my name is Tavita Mausili. I'm born American, so here, but my father's family comes from Malia, Nupolu. And my parents are Liliu, Leilo Sosi, and Samafai Sosi. I come from a blended family as well. And my father is David Fa Mausili Jr.
Man, this is just nuts for me. I'm hearing who these young dancers are. We are all connected. We are really all connected. I am a Te'o from Fausanga. The Te'os come from Fausanga, but they also populated in Pango, and they populated all everywhere, as you know, Te'os. Also in Falingiu. So welcome, my family. Welcome in the Fatma City family, Dave. Yes, we will talk. We will talk about all of those family ties. Where's one member missing? Who would like to talk about our one member? Just want to give him a shout out. Let's mention our fifth member.
I'm the representative of Kasonga, Jason Casson. He couldn't be with us here today, but we wish he was.
And that King Scar on Instagram.
Oh, that King Scar on Instagram. Follow him, like his videos, share.
Yes, the fifth member's not here, but we feel him in spirit. This question is for any of you guys. Let's go to the origin story. You know that movie Straight Outta Compton? They took everybody back. I want to go straight out of the deliciousness. How did this Scrumptious start? Seriously, take me back to when you guys got together and said, you know what? There's not enough representation for male dancing in our culture. And there's not enough guys doing it fun and also doing the serious side, because there is an art form to the Siva Samoa from the Tamas side, from the boy side. So give me the origin story of Scrumptious.
So Scrumptious kind of came from one of my brother's dance group. So my older brother, he's the one that started a group called Delicious Dance Crew.
Okay.
They're from New Zealand. So we grew up in New Zealand, and I moved here to the States. But my brother, he started a dance group called Delicious Dance Crew, where they kind of did Samoan dancing, and then they did a mixture of, adding, different flavors. You know how us Samoa, we like to laugh, joke, do something funny, and then they added that into their kind of dancing, where they portrayed it and performed in front of people, and it kind of blew up. And they also came here to Utah and performed.
Is there a name for the style of performance that you guys do? Because you did a great job of explaining it. It's part dance and it's part performance drama, where you guys are actually have lines and it's synced with music, right? Mm-hmm. Is there a name for this kind of performance that you guys are doing? I haven't seen it really done except in Samoan celebrations where we're doing Faleiku, where we're doing those comedy shows, right? They do stuff like that. But the way you guys are doing, I've never seen it done before on a scale or on a level like that, where you combine traditional dancing, some modern flair, and make it entertaining for everybody. Is there a name for it?
I wouldn't say there's a name for it. It's just more of like, us Samoa, we're all natural. We're just natural performers. We just like to entertain. Our coming from a big family, there's always somebody that's gonna come out and entertain everybody, make people laugh, and then get someone singing, someone's dancing, and then that's how it's like something they just do naturally. Yeah. So, well,
now obviously you guys practice because the moves have to be in sync. How often do you have to remember that people who are saying stuff to you are also loving members of your family, and they could be critiquing you? They think they're doing it lovingly, but sometimes the way we critique as Samoans are very harsh and right to the heart. How has that been? How has critiquing Samoan style been for you guys? And it looks like you guys got good chins, though.
Yeah, I think for me, it's like I think all the guys in our group have a solid head on their shoulders, and the last thing we ever care about is the comment section. Even as far as like comments and feelings, we know what we do and we love what we do, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters to us. So really caring about someone's opinion of what we're doing doesn't really bother us at all.
I love it.
So we just keep doing what we're doing and take it to the next level and have fun.
I'm sorry, not mean to cut you off. That's what gravitated to you guys. I've seen you guys before perform, but there was something special about Vegas. Yeah, man. Okay, one, the pressure was on all of us because there was nothing else going on in Samoa. Did you guys feel that? That night, the live,
definitely.
that there was nothing else going to Samoa. That Samoa, Upolu, Savai, Kukuila, Mango, they were all going to watch us. Did y'all feel that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
What was going through your mind?
Crazy atmosphere. My first time experiencing something like that, and then even going back into the live and watching it back, it was definitely a different feeling, different atmosphere, but a special moment to kind of gain some experience to be able to come into something like that.
Well, now for the four of you, having that moment and realizing, wait, we can do this? Wait, hold on, wait a minute. I think we can do this.
Yeah.
Did that happen that night, or did it happen a different night? The realization that you got something here in Scrumptious. When did that happen? Did it happen that night, if not sooner?
I mean, I feel like that night kind of made us more excited, where it kind of, it motivated us to want to perform more. Because, I mean, before we performed at other events, we're always happy, excited. As long as the crowd are happy, we're happy. But that night, it kind of changed us, where we're like, wow, like, man, this is probably the most crowd we've ever performed in front of. Like, it's a lot of Samoans, different, the older folks, the younger folks, everybody was laughing.
And you didn't even calculate the online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to cut it out.
No, I was doing the same thing one time. I'm like, okay, this is the few people. And then I went on the camera. I'm like, oh, the camera. Oh, you saw it. Oh, the Samoans. It was because here's something that I'm hoping that you guys can explain to. I was telling people that when I perform in front of non-Polynesian crowds, it does feel good that I get an applause. It does feel good that I get a high five. But even the smallest applause from my people, it just hits different, right? Let's take a break. We'll play a song. When we come back, I want to ask you about that. What's different about it for you guys when you hear your people throwing you your flowers? And I want to ask, has any underwear been thrown on stage? Anyway, we'll ask them that question when we come back. Don't move a muscle. Yeah, Scrumptious in the building.
This one's for those summertime drives, those clear blue skies, and those Sunday kongai vibes. This one's for my
I'm never gonna let you down. Never.
So this one's for my
I'm always gonna make you proud.
and this one's for my Polynesian people.
To all my Polynesian brothers, stand up. My tokos and usos, tangales, don't you know that it is time to man up? Because we all got our fan clubs, parents and families, but you're too busy trying to be the man. I believe that we are full of peace and love, but we're too busy trying to get our peace and be loved by a society that fools us into thinking notoriety is more important than behaving with propriety. That's what my mama told me, but I was young and dumb and I was always naughty. But now I see it clearer with these eyes and no surprise. And what my mama said was all true, no lie. So now I'm gonna take hold of this chance I've been given to spread love, not hate in this life that we're living. To only educate and persuade my fellow polys to maintain. Never fall, never back down and never give in. So now I'm gonna take hold of this chance I've been given to spread love, not hate in this life that we're living. To only educate and persuade my fellow polys to maintain. Never fall, never back down and never give in. Never fold, so I'm never gonna let you down.
Never, 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 never.
Mama, I'm always gonna make you proud. I'm always gonna make you proud. Always gonna make you proud. Everybody's at the table, 'cause you know it's that time. It's that time. It's that time. Everybody get a plate, eat your problems away. 'Cause at the end of the day,
Massive feed with my peeps, that's my cousins, brother and my sister, uncles and my aunties, mom and dad, nana and pana, we never puncture. Neighbors thinking, oh, they must be celebrating something. Man, this is a every single week family function, the safest place where all your relatives will try and punk you. Laugh, love, cry and eat together, ain't no frontin'. Light lunch is nothing, we call this a gomai. So let me start you with something called fa'ali for fa'i. Boiled green bananas, coconut cream is what we munchin'. Got that corned beef from lock, there's a pasui on top and a family bucket of KFC if we lucky, trust me.
Mama, I'm never
Welcome back into Pudos Live. Sorry, I hope you didn't see this kick over here. We're just catching up with my nephews, my newly found nephews, Scrumptious Dance Entertainment. If you're looking for a group that'll elevate the energy, if you're looking for a group that'll teach culture, tradition with a smile, here they are, Scrumptious. We'll get to all the booking information, how you guys can get them on your show and elevate your event to a whole nother level. We were talking about criticism and our families, only because I've been doing this for a long time, and sometimes our family members, they really feel like they're helping you out.
Yeah.
But it hurts right through the heart, right? How do you guys deal with that? I know they mean well, but sometimes, and I'm not saying that you guys told me this, but let's pretend you guys just finished a dance, and I'm going to just pretend one of those uncles. Sorry, guys, I just want to just say one thing. You know the thing when you did the lava lava and you was going like this? Does that happen often, and how do you deal with that?
I mean, that happened, growing up once we were little kids, because, back in Samoa, back where we grew up, they kind of forced us to dance, So they taught us, okay, do this number. We're going to perform for our so-and-so's families, and, so they always critique us, tell us what to do. And so as we get older, those perfection just slowly started coming to us, where we're like, okay, now we know which move is the wrong move, so never do that move again. So that's why we don't really get affected by people's comments, or because our family already attacked us first. So,
my brother in the back, if you wouldn't answer this one, how do you prepare for a performance? Everybody has a different way. How do you prepare for a performance?
Oh yeah, this is actually my first performance. This is my first year doing.
It's the new guy.
You're the rookie.
Yeah, I'm the rookie. So that's why if you guys see all the promo video, I'm always the victim. All the videos.
Just kidding.
So yeah, it was definitely I don't know.
You're a good person to talk to since you're new to this.
Right.
What was your expectations versus reality? What were you thinking about when they said, "Hey, come join the group"? You joined the group maybe because girls were going to throw stuff at you.
Oh yeah, for sure. It was. It was definitely a nerve-wracking for the first time, especially for the first time doing
and
this.
A big one too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, bro, you didn't start at a birthday party.
Wow, it's not like I was starting from like something little. I went straight to the big time.
Okay, but also that's got to give you confidence that they trust you in a big event, right?
Yeah.
Tell me. I'm sorry, I'm taking up the time. Tell me about your experience.
I'm speechless. I can't tell what it feels like. It was awesome. It was definitely a good experience. I would love to, do more of this kind of stuff, and just so I can feel more confident out there, put myself out there with these guys, especially with these guys on my sides. It'll be good,
Well, I'll tell you this: you didn't look like you were nervous. I watched you.
Thank you.
You're a performer. All of you guys were performer. Very, and here's the thing that I really appreciated was that when it came to the parts where you're doing the moves where it needed to be a certain way, where it had to have a certain reverence, if you will, because those are traditional Samoan moves, you guys took care. And you did that out of respect for the Matais and the old folks, right? But when it came time to be funny and to really be into the physical comedy, you guys also did that. It was, for me, I wasn't, I wasn't the girl throwing my bra onto the stage, but I was very happy and proud that there was a male representation. Because, okay, on a count of three, what usually is the dance that they tell you to perform if they know that you're Samoan? 1, 2, 3. Slap dance. Thank you, Fatau Pati.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
That's always the go-to. So for me that night when I saw you guys perform, I wanted to turn around. See, there's more than just slap dance. I told you guys. Yeah, there's more than a slap. Because you guys brought it out. Yeah. The thing about the dances that I want you guys to tell me about is, how do you pick and choose when to be graceful and when to, haka it up is the way I'm calling it. Because you took us on a ride. I saw the crowd follow everything. They were hanging on everything. So the choreography to me is on point. You understand you understood the assignment.
Yeah.
First of all, shout out to my older brother in New Zealand, Dennis Malala. He's the one that kind of taught me everything and how to perform and choreograph. And so without his ways of teaching me how to figure out what kind of dances we need to do, I wouldn't be able to, share with my boys over here.
Yeah.
Because, when you're performing, we're used to just seeing one culture dancing, one culture this, one culture that. And so some people, they enjoy it, but then some people, they want something more, more exciting, more something different, get the crowd's attention. And so obviously if we do something funny where we're doing a little feminine dancing, something to make the old people laugh, that's where it changes. And so I just think it's just more of just keep practicing and just knowing what can catch the crowd's attention is.
I thought when I knew you guys were in your groove, and to me, when I saw you professional perform, it was almost like you guys turned around and said to each other, "So we got him. Let's go. Let's go." I felt the energy kick up, and everybody reciprocated. It was such a beautiful event. If you guys missed out, there was a live stream. I'm sure they have the video somewhere. You got to go back and watch the way these guys performed. Fearless, and all Samoan eyes were on them that night. Can I ask how much time we got, engineer? Okay. So let's do this. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna change the setup, and before we do that, can you talk about what this performance is? Let's set it up. When we come back, you guys will be in your place. But tell me about the performance that we're about to see before we go to break. What are we gonna see?
So you're gonna see a performance of first of all, we're gonna dance to a song called Nifo Oti. Basically means the knife and the hook. It's a traditional song about fire knife dancing. So we're gonna do a mix of that, and then after that, we're gonna go into a little bit of mixed flavor with modern music and some Samoan slap dance.
To end this segment, ladies, be careful. You got to click, like, and share. I need to give a chance to do that because we got to give these guys more love. I want to get them in more spaces. I would love to see them on Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon, you owe me a favor. I need to see these guys on the Tonight Show. Okay, I don't have to be there. It'd be nice, but I don't have to be there. Just my cousins. But before we go to a break, so we can set up the stage for you guys to perform next. If you guys were to pick a dance move that would be your signature dance move, what would it be and why?
What about you guys?
Man, that's a tough one.
Get a dance move there.
Garcia dance move. You got to pick one dance move. What would it be?
Martin, what's
any kind?
Any dance move. Doesn't have to be someone. Any dance move, because you are dancers.
What's your dance move?
Oh, mine would be a backflip.
Backflip.
Oh,
Okay.
No, it's kidding.
But you don't have any. I would let him do his backflip, but he's a true Samoan.
My ear.
There's nothing under the ear. Okay. Backflip here. Anybody else?
from
You know what? We really are cousins. That's exactly what I would have said.
So we're working on it right now.
So these are the flips.
yeah, flip him out.
For acrobatics.
Dance moves. What are if you could. It's just like a gamer tag.
Yeah.
Side flip.
Let's see if you complete the circle.
Opposite side flip.
See, they are true performers. All right, we're gonna take a break. When we come back, be ready. Get your dollar bills. I think we should put up a virtual tip jar. Yeah. Put up a virtual tip jar. We're gonna come back, ladies and gentlemen. Scrumptious is in the building, and we need to ask them. Who's higher, Delicious or Scrumptious? Okay, sorry. We don't want to start. Hey.
Don't do that.
We'll be right back. It's hot in here all of a sudden, huh? Talof, everyone. Welcome back to Everyday People. Welcome back to Buddha's Lounge. Finally, the moment so you guys can see exactly what I saw that night in Vegas. Something said to me, you know what? I got to get those guys on the show. I want to help them out. No strings attached. If we can sign these guys up for more shows to elevate your show, how do we get a hold of you guys? How do we sign you up? Phone number, email, maybe.
Yep. So if you just go on Instagram, you'll find us on Scrumpcious Dance Crew. I can't spell the name for you right now because I can't.
He's focused. You're focused. He's focused, guys. All right.
If you just find us on Scrumpcious Dance Crew, you'll see all of our information on there on the bio. My guy on my right hand, Dicky, he will take care of that, and he'll make sure he'll contact you if you message us.
And no ego, cousin, no ego. But where would you rank yourself? Because you guys are using Delicious as a guide, as a carrot, right? You were chasing them. I saw you guys perform in Vegas. I think the gap was closer. I think you're there. Maybe they're 1 and you're 1A, but you guys are very, very close. I think this is a gauntlet. We should throw this as a challenge to Delicious. They need to do a response video to us.
I think once when we get our backflips
How about the side?
and the side flip in the back, then we'll just top them just a little bit. So
I can feel all the side more. Say wala ba nga, Soli. Say wala ba nga. I can hear it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody at home, it's time to welcome them in. Please show your love for Scrumpcious. Woohoo!
Aweleni forti Fatafa ese Tavilivili Ilunga malalo Tasilu tolu Sisifo masasae Velo lautao Malo sa ili malo Pati lefebo Tutuila mamanua Fatulo ya baya uma Lau ula tifalena Molte pese failoa Le afionga ile punefu E toata silava ile motu Le tuliolo luao Na avea mafetua Awe leni forti Fata faese Tabilivili Iluma malaro Tolu, se for masasae, pelo lautao, walu atule afia awe. Mano sa ili mano, bati lefe epo. All the boys sit down colo and they want some poro potom. She con the pium waka waka baby, ooh baby, corner baby. And I go tell my mama, and I go tell my papa, and baby sawale, sawale. Pom
My name is Asuelu. I'm from Samoa, and my butthole is hurt.
Mr. Bombastic, Shaggy, Mr. Lover Lover, now Mr. Lover Lover, girl. She call me Mr. Bombastic, friendly fantastic. She took me on me back, she says I'm Mr. Boom 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 Bombastic, friendly fantastic.
Give it up for Scrumpcious. Okay, let's have you guys line up shoulder to shoulder. Yeah, let's give some shout outs, man. We'll start from this end here. Who would we like to say hi to at home? Anybody want to say well wishes to?
To all my families in American Samoa, talofa guys from Whangaima and Whangasa.
Let's go.
Just talofa to all my family out here. Love you guys very much.
You have a deep voice. Deeper voice.
Catching my breath. Had to shout out to my family and to Moi Moana, Safato Swanky.
Whoa. Shoot your shot.
Yeah, I'll see you in September.
Yo, shout out to all my families from Samoa. Shout out to especially all my family that are my grandpa's funeral today. Much love to all of you guys. This was for you guys. But other than that, shout out to all the families and all our supporters who's been supporting us from day one. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here. So, and shout out to the Uso over here for bringing us on here. So,
hopefully Grandpa had a chance to watch tonight. So, thank you so much. That is our show for today, tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Please click, like, and share. I want to put these guys in as many venues as we can. I want them to go on a tour. I want them to take over. I want our culture to be at the forefront. The number one guy in Hollywood is Samoan. DJ, I'm saying you should have an entourage, man. You need to have an entourage with you. That's what I'm saying. As we say every day on Everyday People, if we help one person, then we've done our job. Please be kind. Yeah, everybody put in. Scrumpcious on 3. 1, 2, 3. Scrumpcious. Do your dance. Just kidding. 5. Bye, Mom. Sorry, Mom.
I'm popping out with the best, I let it fall in the place. Splitting the cake and prorating the shake. And now I'm pushing the line, laying brick at a time. I'm putting them on, still getting mine. Making the calls, creating the souls. Tracking every number, taking the lows. I know my money, I don't owe nobody. Mama used to tell us, go.